reputation. Like just a little.
She looks impressed that you stayed up. She is like, well done. Takes it back off. She pushes it into Flair's hand. Take a swig. She
You
looks
know,
down.
if I pass out because of this, it's your fault. My little girl has to drag me home.
You sleep it off in the back. Do it, do it, do it.
And sure, where is that?
It's
Oh,
at the top.
I got.
Oh no!
Did I fail
Yo,
miserably?
You failed Rashal. Yeah, you just it burns and you take a hit to your strength, I believe.
Wow. Your rolls have been something rotten this this side of the game.
Yeah, I know, right?
You just sprays out you. Red just starts laughing at you. She takes off you and presses into Heather's hand. Swig.
Ha!
Oh, not my girl. No,
Oh,
not my
speaking
girl.
of
And I
Heather
push it
laughs and
away.
does that as quick as she possibly can.
Not my girl. You.
She doesn't fail. She's okay. She just does that and spits it out immediately. She
I
is
told
actually.
you, it does not taste nice, nor is it good for this.
Just to clarify, by the way, see how she talks to her girl Heather. Heather is 6'3", weighs about 230 pounds, and has got arms like men's thighs.
Yeah,
she is
Yeah.
fucking massive. She's an
we should
enforcer.
also point.
Oh,
we
she
should
would be
also
a
point
very
out.
good enforcer.
Yeah, we should also point out we do not condone underage drinking.
No, we do
She's
not.
underage. She's not a child.
21.
Rachel treats her as her child, but she's actually
Yeah.
she's like 18 or something, or 17.
We don't condone underage drinking or smoking, but if you do smoke, that is your prerogative.
Yeah,
Yes,
that's
that's what I'm
Prerogative,
about.
there's a good one.
It's your life.
Hey,
You can do
I couldn't
what you
say
want to do.
the other word before, but I can say prerogative.
The more you know.
Knowing's half the battle.
So yeah, so Heather's like, yuck, yuck. Right, that's disgusting.
See,
is
next
this
time
right?
you will just drink beer. Your Uncle Elf will show you beer. He likes it.
He nods. Like, I've had beer. Okay, so she looks at you. Mum, where are you going? But
Well, now we have to go and well, we're meeting Uncle Elf tomorrow. I think he said tomorrow. I'm pretty sure he said tomorrow. So we will go home and have a sleep, and then tomorrow I will take you and Charlotte to see Uncle Elf, and we have some conversations to be had.
Okay. So yeah, you strike it, then you can head back to nursery. Red actually says, "I'll come with you. I could use the company." And yeah, Red's
Come
gonna
on.
come back to nursery. Scott, where do you
You
want to go?
stay here.
Yeah.
You are not welcome in the nursery because you look very scary, and also Brock will not let you pass this threshold. He doesn't like men being in there unless they're just young boys.
Doesn't like males that don't live in the nursery already is what she meant by that statement
I
there. Just to
know what she
clarify,
meant.
Brock is the protector of the nursery. He looks after the people that live in it.
How did it
Some of
sound?
them are young lads, and some of them are young lads. He only likes young boys in the nursery. It's like, hey man,
Oh,
Canon-
right.
canon
That's
ma-
not what I meant, guys. I just meant only young boys are allowed in
There
the
are
nursery
no
because
children
they
in
are
this
young
game.
boys
the
who
boys
live
that
there.
live
So we
there.
do
Yeah,
know what
exactly.
she meant,
Yes.
but it did
I-
come off bad.
Canon.
I did not mean that. He
He's
is
7
he
foot
is
tall,
not.
4-armed insectoid
He is a
man.
good person.
Brock
Yeah,
is a
of course
good
he
dude who defends
I
the
did
little ones.
not mean the way it
No,
came out.
it's okay. I have business to deal with.
So while you're doing that, that's fine.
I will
So
go
we'll go over.
to the place that I go to do my thing to get some food and water for the
Oh,
barbecue
right. Well, we're going to
tomorrow.
come back and do your rules in a minute, but we're going to quickly go over to Ulf, who is going to be talking to some grunts that he has found. I was at Murdoch and Howler that you were looking for.
Yeah.
Yeah, so what I'll say is you approach the armory, and as usual, like there's the kind of enforcers of they're like standing by the door with like the scrap rifles over their shoulders or their axes, and there's people within. But the grunts are, as always, kind of doing the monkey work around the place, like they're fixing things, they're tidying up the place in general, they're just kind of like keeping people away. They're building like almost like sandbags around it. They're just kind of like just a little defensive wall. They're not doing a particularly good job because they don't have the materials, but like they're trying. They're building some foundations and whatnot. But yeah, they're digging away and they see you approaching, and I'll say it's Howler. He kind of like stops. He puts his hands on top of his shovel. Ulf,
Howler, how you doing?
work.
Oh, fair enough. You fancy a drink?
Not gonna say no.
Okay.
I'm taking break, and he just looks over to Murdoch. Will say, "I'm on break," and he just goes off with you.
Murdoch, you fancy a drink?
One of his bit of man, the old mate, is looks over and you see the enforcers looking at it. He goes,
Ah,
"I'm on break. Howler will look after the all."
no
Um,
rules.
or Murdoch. Which one I said? He's Howler. Other guy's Murdoch.
Yeah.
That's going to get very confusing.
Yeah.
Howler. So yeah, give it 5 and we'll see if he can sneak off as well.
No, that's fair enough.
Yeah.
Go up and get a drink.
Yeah, I'll say that you managed on the way in. You managed to kind of like swipe somebody's moonshine or something. So yeah, you just kind of like hand him it. He just takes a chug, but he's actually I'll say he takes a sip because he's not stupid. He's had this before.
I'll do the same.
Yeah, like this is disgusting. Yeah, but a few in, you can feel the warmth in your chest spreading, and your mind kind of fogging up a little bit.
Gonna
You've found
hope
a
he's
kind of
gonna be the
shaded bit.
same.
Yeah,
Yeah.
oh yeah,
Kind
yeah.
of.
There's like a ruined building not too far with a bit of shade in it, and like there's a couple of back. It looks like the kind of place they go to take their breaks. Yeah, they take a seat.
Aye. So I'll do obviously while we're having a drink. I'll just bring up stories of what's happened and aye, shit happens. Then I'll casually slip it in. Casually, casually slip it in. Yeah. So, yeah, I heard. I was hearing rumors about a scrapyard somewhere around about here. You know anything about that?
Don't tell me nothing of. There's they bring scrap in to take scrap out. They don't really tell me much on bottom of the totem pole. I know that they took the boy Spandex, Spanky,
Spanner?
Spanner. Yeah. They took a Spanner out a week, 10 days, something like that ago. He didn't come back though.
Yeah.
It's a shame. He's a good lad. I liked him, but
Did you not go out with him?
nah, they don't take me out. No, they send the big boys out. That zone's dangerous, mate. I'm a grunt. I'm not a stalker. I'm not an enforcer. I don't want to go out there. I'll help you. This is with my place. We're not all brave like you are, mate. Some of us just want to do a job and get some grub. Hannibal, he's a dickhead, but he fights us and he keeps us in water. And if anyone fucks with me, he sends one of our lads around and cracks their heads open.
Yeah, that's fair
So
enough. Like,
yeah,
but you don't know. So they went out. Do you know? Didn't hear anything other than that. Just where they were, whereabouts it was, maybe.
takes another drink. Right. Okay, let me just think. I think, what did they say? They said it was going to be, but it's funny you mention it because they said the talk was it was a few days away, but didn't take much grub with them. And shame thinking back. Nah, think about it. They only took grub for themselves. I remember because I was counting the grub that day because he'd ordered an inventory. He wanted to know how much was there. And when I went and checked on it the next day, it was only down like the normal day's ration. So if they were going on a long expedition, I mean, they came back the next day, said they were attacked and Spanner was killed. But they only took enough food out to go for one day anyway. Seemed kind of like, as he's pondering, like, that is
Yeah.
weird. Why would that have happened? Yeah.
Maybe Spanner had some food with him.
But maybe they did, maybe they did. Maybe they bought some food on the way out. Now I think about it. I mean, they don't have to take it from the stores. Unusual though, they usually do. Usually they send folk out and they store it downstairs.
But you reckon it's a couple of days out?
Well, that's what they said. They said it was a few days southeast of here, something like that.
And
Uh,
a few days southeast, and they were out for like 7-8 days.
no, they were only out for a day. That's what I'm saying. They went out and they came back the next day. They said they got attacked and then they came back the next day. But they didn't take enough food. I never really thought to question it. I mean, I question the boss man. Maybe they planted some out before. That's be weird. But I mean, it's not unthinkable. I mean, you can hunt in the zone. There's grazers out that way. Maybe somebody they were going to plan on killing them and just and just taking the food off them. Maybe they wanted to travel away. I don't know.
Yeah, makes sense.
Hmm.
It's probably for the best.
Takes another drink.
Yes, good catching up with you, man.
Yeah.
How you been?
Not too bad. Lost my finger. Shows up. Yeah, he's missing his this thing, the index finger. Yeah. Crate fell. Just took the fucking thing straight off. Just
Son
rubbed
of a
some dirt
bitch.
on it. I was all right. Yeah. I thought it
What'd you
might grow
do?
back, but it didn't. So
What'd you do with the finger?
I ate it. What else would I do with it?
Oh, that's fair play.
I cooked it. It was bony. It wasn't very nice. I don't recommend it. I've heard some people do cannibalism, but nah, not for
Yeah,
me.
that
I
makes
thought it was. I
sense.
figured it was okay because it was mine. Yeah. I made a little necklace out of it, and he shows you some finger bones and a little necklace he's got.
It's quite nice.
I thought so. I think it makes me look tough. And then until they
Yeah,
realise
they're
it's
not
my
gonna know
finger.
whose finger that is.
Yeah, until they notice I'm missing one. But yeah, it's
Oh
alright.
well, he's covered it up, right?
So
You
what
know.
happened on your journey to Pure Plant? Did you find much? Any good loot?
No, it wasn't that much. It was just basically going up there and making sure everything was fixed. But came across a couple of ghouls, handled them. They were all right.
I heard you fought some big creatures as well. They're talking about a trash swarm or something. A
Yeah,
worm
yeah,
block.
yeah. It was something like that. You, but I'm with Flair. When I'm around Flair, we're pretty much solid together. We just make sure that everything's dealt with. She
Yeah.
just went and burned that motherfucker down.
Yeah. Stalkers are tough as fuck, man.
Hell
Good
yeah, that's
job
why I
you're out
hang
with a good
around.
team.
Oh, I go well as long as I got Flair. Me and Flair are the good team, so we make sure we're all riding together.
Mm. I was going to say, the reason I ask is because the boss is looking for batteries.
Right.
If he's come across any, he's been going on about it for months now. But I thought that's what they were going to that scrapyard for. But then they came back real quick. But yeah, if he's come across any batteries, just he'll give you good bullets for it. He says he'll even let somebody does it into the unit, and he's not letting
Mm,
anyone in for a while now. So it might be nice for you to have at least a home base. You could probably work out of the armory if he's bringing back something.
that's fair enough. So battery, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I think you work with that gearhead. I'm sure she'll know more about them than that. But yeah, bring him back a battery. He'll sort you out with something.
I've been trying to get the batteries off of Grey if that's the case. Should be trying to use it for other stuff. But yeah, if I can get one spare, then we'll probably do something, yeah.
Yeah. All right, man. I best get back.
Yeah,
Work.
man. Good talking to you.
Punches you in the shoulder, and then
Well, I'll punch him back in the shoulder. Don't mean to
yeah,
accidentally hurt him though, but because
yeah.
I'm
He's,
probably
he's
stronger than
just.
him. Yeah,
I think he's very good standard stats, so you probably are stronger than him. Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah. Cool. So yeah, he heads
Um,
back over.
gonna gonna sense motive on that conversation just to see if he was being honest about the conversation as I
Give
think
me
over it.
a sense emotion or anything that's appropriate to that, mate.
Yeah, I'll take the sense of motion I'm not very good at. However,
Mhm.
I do have a success I can put into this, so
Ah,
I'll put a success already over into this and just take whatever else I get.
cool.
By the way, Lee, the girls
Mhm.
speak the same way I do, so you're gonna have to do some
The
sort of
Russian accent.
accent.
It's me, Jester. I was actually going to start doing the Jester voice, but I wasn't sure if you wanted
Well,
it.
whatever
My
mine
name is
sounds like
Jester.
to you, try do that.
I
My
Because I
want
name
to.
don't
is
know what mine actually
Jester.
sounds like.
It's a me,
I am having
Heather.
fun.
It's Heather.
So
I
I
like to
get
strip people with
one.
my big chain.
So I
Starts
get one
starts to
success
notice
with
one of the
the.
daughters talking with a lisp.
Yeah. Oh my god, you
Yeah.
have to start speaking like Scott, and she starts talking about like brands quite a lot. With your one
Suddenly I'm
success,
setting
mate.
fire.
Um,